Horrifying images coming in from Chennai.
At least 1,000 Olive Ridley sea turtles dead along the Chennai coastline.
They call them Panguni Amma in Tamil, a name that rolls off the tongue like a whispered hymn to the sea. The Olive Ridley turtles, small and unassuming, are the quiet custodians of our oceans, ancient mariners who have navigated the vast blue seas for over 100 million years.
These are the masters of the sea, a species that has been here for like eons and eons, but right now they are on the brink of danger.
These creatures, no larger than a steering wheel, carry within them a legacy as old as the dinosaurs. But today, the tides that once cradled their journeys bear a mournful secret. 1,000 of these gentle souls, their lifeless bodies now strewn across Tamil Nadu's shores.
This one presumably a male because we could see a tail, and you can actually see that the neck is bulged, the eyes were protruding, which has been eaten by a kind of predator. This means that this turtle has drowned.
It's a scene that shatters the heart. For every carcass that washes ashore, there are countless others lost to the depths.
Now imagine this is a turtle that can actually hold on to its breath for nearly 45 minutes, and yet it has drowned.
Experts estimate that nearly 5,000 of these majestic beings may have perished in January 2025 alone, a death toll so staggering it almost seems unimaginable. But the ocean, like the sky, has no walls to hold its grief. The Olive Ridleys are more than turtles, they are the sea's unbroken heartbeat. Their journeys are odysseys of resilience, migrating up to 7,000 kilometers to return to the very sands of their birth to lay the next generation of life.
The important aspect about a female Olive Ridley is that she will come to the shore once in 2 years. She will dig such a pit and she will lay her eggs, and here you see what has happened to her.
Imagine traveling halfway across the globe, not with maps or technology, but with a memory so innate, so sacred it defies explanation. Each nest is a promise to the earth, each egg a tiny beacon of hope laid under the January moonlight with a devotion that rivals any human ritual. And yet only 1 or 2 hatchlings out of 1,000 will ever make it to adulthood. Think about that. The odds are almost cruel, yet the Olive Ridleys try anyway, year after year, as if to remind us that life, no matter how fragile, is worth the fight. But what happens when this fragile hope meets humanity's indifference?
She was able to survive the actual trolley over there. She was exhausted. Still she came over here, and as she was like laying her eggs, she gave up, she died, and she has died at this spot.
The postmortems speak volumes. Bulged necks and popped eyes, silent witnesses to the horrors of drowning. These turtles, who can hold their breath for up to 45 minutes, were trapped in the deadly embrace of trawl nets and gill nets. They struggled to reach the surface, cut short by unmonitored fishing practices.
What happened is that they are using trolley nets and gill nets, where the nets are dragged towards the bottom for nearly 3 to 4 hours, and these turtles, which are here for this very specific breeding season, unfortunately get trapped, are completely exhausted and drowned to death.
Trawlers, meant to stay 8 kilometers from the shore, had crept perilously close, 2 kilometers, sometimes less, turning Tamil Nadu's coastline into a graveyard for these ancient mariners.
This is very unfortunate, and the actual data shows that for a month, just in a month, nearly a 40-kilometer coastline is covered with 1,000 carcasses.
The Olive Ridleys are not just turtles, they are keepers of balance in a marine ecosystem, playing roles we are only beginning to understand. Without them, the ocean itself begins to unravel thread by thread. They are storytellers too, their migrations echoing tales of endurance and interconnectedness. And now we are silencing their voices with negligence. This is not just their tragedy, it is ours. The Olive Ridleys embody everything we've forgotten: patience, persistence, and harmony with the natural world. Their loss is a mirror held up to our own recklessness, our failure to honor the contract we hold with nature. Can you picture it? A mother Olive Ridley, her body battered by waves, dragging herself onto the beach to nest, her flippers heavy with exhaustion, but her resolve unshaken. She does not know her species is endangered. She does not know the odds are stacked against her. All she knows is the pull of the tide, the call of the earth beneath her. She digs, she lays, and she leaves. A quiet act of faith. And now imagine her returning next year, only to find a path blocked, her sanctuary turned into a killing field. Imagine her never making it back. If that doesn't break you, what will? The Olive Ridleys are not asking for monuments or memorials. All they need is for us to respect their right to exist, to keep trawlers away from nesting grounds, to enforce the laws already in place, to give them the chance to live, to breathe, to return. As the waves lap at Tamil Nadu shores tonight, they carry with them not just the echoes of a tragedy, but a plea for humanity to do better. For if we cannot save these guardians of the sea, what hope do we have of saving ourselves?